Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. You are watching the Repost Live. I am your host, Andre Jaho. We have a story that we're going to be discussing. I'm going to give people about a couple minutes to come on in here. All right, so just let everybody know that Black News Undisputed is on the air. All right, guys? Let everyone know that Black News Undisputed is on the air. All right, we're going to just share this link out with everyone. Let everyone know that Black News Undisputed is on the air. All right, you are watching the Repost Live. All right, you are watching the Repost Live. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. Leave a comment and let us know that you are watching us here on Black News Undisputed. All right, leave us a comment, guys. All right, just copying the link. Play a little music while we wait. All right. So here we go. Hope everyone can hear me clearly. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me, guys. Want to make sure everybody can hear me. Hope everybody is doing well. Just let us know in the comments that you are okay. All right. Hope everybody is doing well. Okay. Yep, I can hear myself. I just got it playing on the phone. Just want to make sure everything is going good on the stream. All right, guys. So here we go. You are watching the Repost Live. All right. Yeah. Jesus, blessed Savior, He's worthy to be praised. Praise Him. We gotta give God a praise real quick, y'all. Then we're gonna get to this story. Praise Him. Sing it if you know. Jesus, blessed Savior. From the run. Come on. From the rising. Oh, I keep getting that part messed up, y'all. Oh, praise Him. Yeah, praise Him. Jesus, blessed Savior, He's worthy to be praised. From the rising of the sun to the going of the sun. Yeah. All right, guys. The Repost Live. Got to get into this story, guys, because it's kind of crazy. Guys. So we have a report actually from TMJ4 News. We want to play that report for you guys. So here's the report from TMJ4 News. Here's the report.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Katie Crowther. Shots were fired at a protest outside the home where a suspended Wauwatosa police officer lives with his girlfriend. Officer Joseph Mensah is under investigation for his involvement in 3 separate fatal shootings in the past 5 years. Lauren Linder shows us what happened last night.
Crime tape remains here outside a home off 100th and Vienna in Wauwatosa, where the protest took place Saturday night. I talked with suspended police officer Joseph Mensah and his girlfriend off camera. They tell me that they respect peaceful protests, but this wasn't that. Cell phone video shows what happened outside a home in Wauwatosa. Protesters throwing toilet paper in trees outside a house owned by Joseph Mensah's girlfriend. Renee Johnson watched it unfold.
It was loud. It was a lot of mayhem, and people were screaming. They were on the bullhorns and, saying, "You should be arrested."
Mensah is the Wauwatosa police officer behind 3 different fatal shootings in the past 5 years. In early July, the city's Police and Fire Commission suspended him from the department. But people throughout the area continue to protest with the hopes that charges are filed and Mensah is fired. Though Saturday night, those protests escalated.
I know that there was one gunshot. I heard that.
Police say a group of about 50 to 60 people gathered around the home of Mensah's girlfriend and vandalized it. They say as Mensah tried to talk with the crowd, he was physically assaulted, and that someone in the group fired a shot at the back door. Mensah and his girlfriend didn't want to go on camera, but they tell me this is the mark left by the bullet. They say protesters prevented Mensah from going inside the house and chased him with a shotgun. He also says they broke the windows of the back door. In a post on Mensah's Facebook page, he writes, "The protesters tried to kill me," adding the irony in all of this is that they chanted Black Lives Matter the entire time, but had zero regard for any of the black children that lived there or me, a black man. TMJ4 News reached out to local protest leaders. No one wanted to go on camera, but they did say they do not condone violence at these marches. Police also say that they respect people's right to peacefully protest. The investigation is ongoing. Reporting in Wauwatosa, Lauren Linder, TMJ4 News.
All right, thanks, Lauren. Wauwatosa Mayor Dennis McBride weighing in, saying, in part, "I ask all members of the community to reflect on their personal responsibility to engage in responsible and civil behavior, and that we all must work together to heal a divided community." Tomorrow, the mayor is planning to meet with police and city officials on steps to keep Mensah safe.
All right, folks. So you guys heard the report. You see what happened. So, the way I feel about it, I feel like, okay, police officer is African American. These things happen. The fact that he's an African American officer is sad. But the fact that African Americans are going to this gentleman's house and they're causing a ruckus, trying to basically kill the guy, we have to be careful what we do with Black Lives Matter. Okay, we have to be very careful when we, continue to go out there and say Black Lives Matter. We say Black Lives Matter this, Black Lives Matter that. We have to chill because Black lives do matter. You understand what I'm saying? We have to really. Let me just make sure my audio was good. We have to be careful what we. Okay, yeah, my audio is good. So we have to be careful what we say. What we do when we use the word Black Lives Matter. All lives are supposed to matter, and yes, we know that we've been saying Black Lives Matter because Black lives are the ones that are really being targeted right now. But if a Black person does something wrong, we can't put him at the stake. We cannot, you know, be his judge, jury, and executioner. We can't. It's wrong. It's wrong, guys. I'm just gonna tell you that straight up. If a Black man kills another Black man, it's not up to me to judge that Black man. Let God do the judge. We can pray for the person, but you don't understand what I'm saying. But we cannot be the judge and executioner. How you doing, Brittany? God bless you. How are you? Yes, I will watch that. I'll take a look at that video. But I'm just saying that with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, a lot of people are getting it twisted, and sometimes people say Black Lives Matter and they're not even actually representing the group. It's just like a cliche. So I say again, if a African American kills another African American, we don't need to scream Black Lives Matter and then try to kill that Black life too. It's like an oxymoron. It's crazy. So, you know, it's sad that the 70-year-old had to die. It's sad, it's very sad. It's very unfortunate. All right, guys, it's very unfortunate. But we gotta pray. We have to really pray for our young people, our African American brothers and sisters. We gotta continue to pray. We have a lot of ministers that come on this program, men and women of God. We're going to be doing a lot more praying on this platform for our people because what else is that we can do? We can fight, but we can have faith, but we got to put some work into. So we're gonna pray, and then we're gonna make some plans, and figure out how we can help ourselves, to stay safe from police brutality. I've been stopped by the cops before, but nothing happened. I was very calm, I was very polite. you know I do get nervous when the cop car comes behind me, but I feel like we need to just stay diligent and teach our young people how to respond to the police and not do things that are going to put ourselves in harm's way. If you're not really about that life of protesting, don't go out there and just start causing a ruckus because it's dangerous. Protesting is not like a sport. It's not something that you should do as a sport. Okay, protesting is a dangerous thing. You're literally putting your life on the line when you go protest too. Whether you want to call it a peaceful protest or not, it's dangerous. All right, guys, it is very, very dangerous. So I implore everyone, please, guys, let's be safe. Let's be smart about how we do things. Okay, we have to really be smart about how we do things. So, um, we are gonna come back again around 6 o'clock with the same report again. Um, see what the numbers are. I know people are probably still at work and everything, but I really want to get more interaction with the audience and everything. All right, so I will take a look at that, Brittany. Thank you so much. I will take a look at that video, and then we'll see what it's about. I can't. All I can see is the link. It doesn't really show me what it is yet until I open it. But I'll take a look at that link in a little bit once I actually get off the air. All right. So thank you so much for joining me for this edition of the Repost Live. I am your host, Andre Jaho. Again, tonight we have the Vote 2020, where we'll be discussing the votes. We'll give you some direction on early voting. Continue to talk about the battleground states. All right, guys. So I know I believe in Texas they did early voting today. Good friend of mine, Shonda She Strives, Was talking about that on her timeline. So shout out to all of those that are doing early voting. All right, guys. So remember, check to make sure you're registered to vote. Make sure that you are registered because they are purging votes. All right, they are purging people's name from the vote. So you want to make sure that you are registered to vote. All right. So you're going to go to www.vote.org. All right, guys? www.vote.org to make sure that you are registered to vote. I checked to make sure that I was registered. I am registered. I'm going to continue to check up until the time that I actually plan on going to vote. I'm going to have to make a little trip up, making a trip to with some family that are registered in other states to make sure that I help them vote properly. So I will be traveling soon to get that done in the beginning of the week coming up. All right, so guys, if you know someone that needs help voting, if you know someone that needs help driving to go vote, help them with the vote, guys. All right, help them. All right, drive the elderly to the polls. I'm not going to encourage mail-in voting right now because they're really messing with the mail. The post office. Donald Trump, he's messing with he's people are following him, and whether he's actually saying stop the vote or suppress African Americans or suppress the poor, it's happening. So I'm gonna implore everyone to just go to the polls. Do what you got to do. All right, guys. So thanks again. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back here around 6 o'clock, I believe, just to cover this story one more time, and get some people on, and we'll go straight into it. All right, guys. You're watching the Repost Live, and I am Andre Jaho. See you soon.